Hey Cap, gonna jump straight in, see what wants to come out. First card out, Justice. 52 seconds on the clock. Nine of Swords, past energy, anxiety, sleepless nights. It's a heavy energy. Still here in the present, there's a heavy energy battling the mind, a lot of overthinking. Thoughts and feelings arising from many, many years ago, things that maybe you haven't thought of for a very long time, feeling like things are coming up that are so far from where you are now at. The best thing you can do with that is not let fear take over. To observe those thoughts and feelings, to breathe through the heartbreak, breathe through the feeling, breathe through the loss. These may be past feelings that are just coming to the surface now. You may not even know why logically you feel how you feel, but there's a lot going on. Take time to rest. Clearing a heavy karmic cycle, the world, Six of Cups, judgment. The outcome here keeps jumping out at me, which is celebration. But it's so far from this Three of Swords energy that is coming through. So I don't know how we're going to get to that, but let's see what's happening here. The Lovers. Don't know how we're going to get to that. The Lovers. A lesson of your emotions not changing your decision. It's like mastering emotional reaction. The Hermit, the Lovers, Six of Cups. Sitting below the Eight of Wands. Regardless of what happens to you or around you, or how you're feeling about something, you can choose to move in that place of love with an open heart. Know better, do better. For you, not necessarily for the other person, for the situation, but for yourself. Something I see today about the one that's mastered the breath has mastered their peace. Emotion, energy, emotion, you can master that energy with the breath. It's a choice to be offended, separating yourself from the projection. It feels like anchoring in your own vibration. A lot of rest has been needed. You could be getting frustrated with this, feeling like you just want to get a move on. This is taking too long, too much resistance, a lesson of patience. What I'm seeing is like a child sitting in the back of a car. Like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Like, just wanting to get out, take off the seatbelt, needing to stretch, run around. Like, it's like this is feeling like something's taking too long. King of Cups, even that. Dr. Joe Dispenza quote coming through about to tell yourself to sit how you train a dog to sit when you want to move, when things are turbulent within you. To learn how to be steady, to steer your own ship. King of Cups. This is a fast track kind of energy because this is changing the rate you're making decisions, how quick you can come to a decision and then take action on it because of being in alignment. Your opinions are only one that you're listening to. the inner voice right now. It was like this has been necessary. Ascension. Queen of Wands. Follow your passion. Follow what lights you up. There's a new beginning here. The Fool. 8 of Wands. Full moon in Aries. Is it the 17th? Yeah, Ace of Wands. So, okay. You could feel a burst of energy within you, like all of a sudden something shifts. You've got all this energy out of nowhere. It feels like something clears. You can just move. Things start moving forward at a rapid pace. It's a light, fiery, passionate energy. Some of you, it's like Sag rising coming through. But what's coming through with this full moon in Aries is although it's a full moon and closing things out and whatever, what's coming through with this is there's a big release. A release that is kind of putting you in that new moon energy, I want to say, where it's like you can just effortlessly take action on things that have been an effort in the past. 922. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. You on the back of the deck, 947. Oh, who's that? The Fool jumping out there. Yeah, very contrasting energies. It's like there's a feeling of heartbreak, maybe a past heartbreak, there's communication, or you receive a message about something from the past, or there's messages just coming through to you about the past that's bringing up past heartbreak. Something's coming to the surface, things are being released. Be kind to yourself. You may need to change up your schedule. You may need to take time to rest. If things come up out of nowhere, to put your emotional health first. That this is a temporary phase. Okay, some things coming in about someone could be coming to speak to you about something that happened in the past, or wanting to reach out about something that happened in the past. It feels like you've made a decision to move on from this, and that thing again, it's a choice to have something affect you, to have this loss affect your physical reality. That doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. That doesn't mean you don't feel how you feel, or you shouldn't process your feelings. But to intentionally move through things. It's not a sign that things are going wrong. That's what's coming up, because it feels like this is something you could move through. But the fact that this could feel like a sign that you're going backwards could be too heavy for you to fight to go forwards. This isn't a sign you're going backwards. This is a sign that you couldn't go backwards, that this is cleared, this is done, that you already have moved forwards. 1212. Come back, center yourself. The Magician. Yeah. It's like being sure of your own intention, so that there wasn't this past heartbreak, this hurt wasn't driving what you were doing and why you were doing it. So you wasn't creating something you didn't even want to create off the back of some kind of feeling. It's like you've been guided to take a minute to pause, to settle yourself before you move forward, so you can see things clearly. Let go of how you planned it to be, because it may have had this situation in it. It's like there's some disappointment about the past. Something was hidden from you, this has now come to light. Don't dismiss your intuition. 4 of Cups, the Moon, the Magician. Because it's distracting you from the success. It's distracting you from your transformation. Recall your energy. Cord cutting ceremony. Maybe you just need to sit and feel it, like, I don't know, bucket of ice cream in a film kind of energy. Just take a minute to do nothing but just be present. The more you let go, physically let go of things that are no longer serving you, the more you're going to feel this energy of celebration. It feels like these feelings are things that, it's like a feeling that's coming through you throughout the day, and it could feel like for no reason. Like you just feel lighter. You feel different than you have. The weight's lifting. And it feels like having little glimmers of this throughout the day. This is going to continue to amplify. This is becoming the dominant emotion. Empress. But it's that battle from your old self wanting to keep you where you're at. Meditation as you rise before you sleep, subconscious reprogramming, embody what you really, who you really are, your authentic self. Which doesn't necessarily mean doing something right or how everyone else does it. Maybe don't look to how others do something. Do it your own way. Do something your own way. Be open to doing something your own way. It's like, how do you... it's like we learn from what's been done before. So it's like if you want to make a YouTube channel, then you look up people's YouTubes, the aesthetic of the YouTube. So it's like the kind of vlogs that are all white and cream and beige, and now there's a million vloggers with white and cream and beige. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying it's like we learn from what's come before us. It's like there's a way now of doing it. Oh, you should have your title here and your name here, and you should have this kind of thumbnail, and like aesthetics, colours, things, whatever it is, the way things are laid out, the way, like the template or the and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's like be open to doing something differently, because maybe you're feeling some resistance to doing something because it doesn't feel like you. It doesn't mean you're not to do the thing you want to do, but how can you do it and make it more you, so it's not a burden? Because it's like some things causing emotional turmoil, and to remember what you initially asked for. Because it feels like on the way to creating the physical reality, but what kind of reality did you ask for emotionally, spiritually, mentally? Are all things being taken into consideration? Or are you sacrificing yourself in some area to get something done? It's like you're being asked to let go, to surrender to the greater plan, to surrender to surprise, the surprise of things. Yeah, Ace of Swords. It's like some kind of fight to move forward, or like this grinding mentality that's causing heartbreak. Take a rest, take a break, slow down, patience. Maybe go on a trip, change location, new scenery, new environment. Yeah, the world. time to take action. Be fearless, happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. Then we've got the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Number 17. Everything going your way, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Bring fun into everything you do. Yeah, there's something here about it may be hard for you to back yourself. There could be a lot of opposing opinions. Keep listening to yourself. Switch off if you need to. The Moon, number 18. Powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. And Justice, number 8. We've got Pisces energy, Libra, Aqua. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. And we've got the Hermit, Virgo energy, number 9. Find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Snake on the back of the deck, transmutation. Oh, of course, the Spider, number 43. The web of creation. Why you got to chuck me that one? The most important message from Spider is that you are an infinite being who will continue to weave the patterns of life and living throughout time. Do not fail to see the expansiveness of the eternal plan. She may be telling you to create. Look for new alternatives to your present impasse. Spider's body is made like the number 8, consisting of 2 lobe-like parts connected at the waist and 8 legs. Spider is a symbol for the infinite possibilities of creation. Her 8 legs represent the 4 winds of change and the 4 directions on the medicine wheel. The web of fate also represents a wheel of life which does not include any alternatives or solutions. It is typically human to get caught in the polarity of good or bad fortune without realizing we can change it at any time. See what else? Just see the horse and the wild boar and the coyote here, but it's like fooling yourself. It's time to confront your own power, your own ability, and get out of your own way. Like, take the leash off. Facing this transformation head on. Something's coming through that I think I mentioned before. I think it was Michael B. Beckwith that said, like, with the dark night of the soul, what's the best way through that? And it's to ask yourself, who would you need to be if this was going to be what it was forever? Like, how would you need to be stronger? Maybe emotionally, mentally, physically. How would you need to be kinder to yourself? How would you need to take action? What would you need to do? Something's coming through about all the ideas, or some idea that you've had, or all the ideas that you've had, that they are all possible. Some maybe you're not even investing energy in because it feels like too much of a impossible task. You're being asked to fully commit to what you think is impossible with faith that is possible. the beaver, 22, the builder, and the wolf, teacher, pathfinder. And then we've got the snake again, transmutation. The moose, self-esteem, number 11. Confidence. The badger, aggressiveness. It's like, use this pain, use this hurt, use this disrespect, use these knives in your back, put them in a toolbox, off you go. Like, channel the energy into what you want, into creating what you want. Set boundaries with what you need to. Even the rage is divine, it's all sacred. Buffalo energy, prayer and abundance, number 19. Get it over and done with. Do the very thing you cannot do. The buffalo runs through the storm head first. No shenanigans. Number 1, the eagle. Stop the eagle. What? You're going to say, there you go. Well, that made up for showing me the spider. Page number 41. In learning to fiercely attack your personal fear of the unknown, the wings of your soul will be supported by the ever-present breezes, which are the breath of the Great Spirit. Feed your body, but more importantly, feed your soul. Within the realm of Mother and Father Sky, the dance that leads to flight involves the conquering of fear and the willingness to join in the adventure that you are co-creating with the divine. If you've been walking in the shadows of former realities, Eagle brings illumination. Eagle teaches you to look higher and to touch Grandfather's Sun with your heart, to love the shadow as well as the light. See the beauty in both and you will take flight like the eagle. Eagle medicine is the gift we give ourselves to remind us of the freedom of the skies. Eagle asks you to give yourself permission to legalize freedom and to follow the joy your heart desires. Awakening number 12. Hanged Man energy. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. And the Lovers. True love that is long lasting. Choices that are made from the heart. A return to good health. Number 6. Gemini energy. Yeah, things are about to get real busy. It's like you could be wondering why things are taking so long or why you've needed so much rest. You could also be, something's coming through, 6-9. Do I go there now or do I leave it? What are we at? 31 minutes. Ace of Swords. Pink tourmaline, root chakra. You'll have a new way of seeing the world and your mind inspires a new idea or invention. The sword cuts through illusion in your mind, bringing clarity to your thoughts, whilst your base chakra drives you forward, creating new opportunities for you. You may find you need to face some truths along the way and be honest with yourself, but any new projects now will be worth pursuing. Elbate, pink tourmaline. Enhances creativity, bringing new ideas and the ability to see situations differently. Moon in Libra. Avoid making serious decisions. Focus on creating harmony within your relationships. The physical follows the energy. Get yourself in order before getting things in order. When you're in order, things will naturally flow in order. It's an extension of you. Waxing moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own goals. And we've got moon in Leo. It's an important time to guard against being self-centered, over opinionated or pushy. A time to set long-term goals for the future. letting go of that which is causing you inner turmoil, casting away the emotions that are no longer serving you. And we've got Moon in Taurus. Now is time for focusing on finances. So again, everything's energy, money's energy, everything's energy. So it starts with you. Negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into positive physical activity. Moon in Scorpio. Okay, so being guided to read Waxing and Fall from Moon Spells, Diane Alquist. Waxing. In this phase, the moon appears to be growing in size, shifting from new to full as though it's gaining strength. It makes sense then that this is a good time to focus on increasing things of your own, your knowledge, bank accounts, relationships. It's a time to think about pregnancy, to increase communications of all types, whether for business or pleasure. Deal with legal matters if you want financial gain. This phase promotes healing. And then we have the full moon. The moon's most powerful phase when we see her entire illuminated face. This is a time of fulfillment activity, increased psychic ability for perfecting ideas, getting your act together, celebrations, or renewing commitments to people or projects. The best time for spells of any kind. Page number 4. Self-confidence, solar plexus. I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief and conviction in my abilities and goals. I trust in a higher power. I am open to new challenges. And we've got growing and growing. You guys always get this one. Number 9 from the Alice deck. Outgrowing your environment. Page number 23. You're experiencing some radical change that is transforming you from top to bottom. This is not a bad thing per se, for life is all about impermanence and evolution. The tricky part is that your environment may not change at the same speed, leading you to feel like someone whose shoes are too small for their feet. Strive to create the optimal conditions for your expansion. Make it a priority because right now your well-being comes first. Key question. Do you have enough space to grow and blossom? Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.